Hey guys, my name is Amanda. Welcome to my channel Baby Tree. So today I'm going to be showing you how to grow cherry trees from seed. I got these seeds from the supermarket. You can do this also. You can go to the grocery store, supermarket, buy some cherries, eat them, enjoy them, and then grow your own trees. So I did this a year ago with some that I got from the grocery store back last Christmas, and we had some success. So I'm going to show you those trees as well today and how big they are and how beautiful they are. And I'm also going to show you how we grew them. So I'm going to take you through the process. They do have to go through the stratification process, which scares a lot of people, but it's really so simple. You just have to put them in the fridge for 3 months, let them get that cold, make them think it's winter, and then they will germinate. Then you plant them in the soil, water them, keep them watered, and yeah, success. So I'm going to show you how we do it. Let's go. So these are the seeds we're going to be using. They've already been eaten, so they're ready to go. I'm going to get these seeds here. I've got to plug in the sink because I have to do this in the sink. When I use these pliers to open these seeds up, they tend to go everywhere all over the floor. So I do it in the sink so they can't go anywhere. Got the plug in here. Is I'm going to just crack these seeds open, and inside is actually the little seed. So this is actually just a shell on the seed. So I'm going to just crack it a little bit. I'm going to do it again. Oh, there's water in here. Let's take that out first. Okay. Alright, let me show you this. Some of these have got tiny little shriveled up seeds inside. We don't even want to use them. They're pretty crappy. And you will get that. Like some seeds you'll find are really good inside. That's what I'm talking about. So here we have a little seed that came out of the shell. Doesn't look real good. I'm just going to keep going until I get one that looks pretty decent. They keep going everywhere. Okay, this one is a lot better. Let me show you this one. So that is what you want them to look like. It's just a healthy, nice looking seed. And what we're going to do is, just going to grab a glass of water. You're going to sit this in the water overnight. That sank straight away as well, which is a really good sign because it means it's pretty viable. Okay, so what you're going to do is after you put them in the glass water, you're going to let it sit for 24 hours, and then you'll be able to see which seeds are viable, which have sunk to the bottom and which ones haven't. These are the ones that I did yesterday, so these are already ready to go. You can see there's a few at the bottom, still have a few floating around the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty the water out and catch my seeds. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get a paper towel. Wet it a little bit. It doesn't have to be soaking wet, but just damp. I'm going to open it back up. Ooh, there's a hair. I'm always melting. And I'm going to put these seeds on here like that. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some cinnamon. This helps to stop any mold from building up. I put way too much on, but they will be okay. I'll just damp them off a little bit. Okay, now I'm just going to wrap them up. Like so. Keep that wet. And I'm going to get a sandwich bag or a Ziploc bag. Put this in here. This is going to go into the fridge for 3 months. And I'm going to check it basically once a month just to see how they're going. Last year I did find that the cherry seeds germinated really quickly in the fridge, a lot quicker than my Japanese maples, so it's good to keep an eye on them and keep checking them. Okay, so I'm just going to take you outside to have a look at the cherry trees that we started a year ago from seed. bins in the background. Okay, look at these. They are so gorgeous. Some of them a little, some weeds in there. But some of these trees, let me show you this one. So I usually keep them in this tray here. It's just easy for me to carry around, to move them around the yard if I want to put them in more sun or in more shade. It's just easy to keep an eye on them. So I have this little tray, but I'll just take a few out so you can have a look. So here's another little one, a couple of weeds in there. I love how even though these are quite tiny trees, the leaves are so big. Like, it makes me feel like they're thriving. So I'll just show you some of these others. Here's another one. So early spring, they've just gotten lots of new leaves on them. These were all completely dormant. There's still a few that are dormant. You can see right at the tip here, I don't know if you can see, it's starting to sprout some green. So this one's still dormant. And I have a few little ones. See this little one starting to sprout, so cute. And again, this one here starting to sprout out the top, some greenery. This is actually quite a tall one. But yeah, all of these trees here, I've grown these all from seeds that I got from Cherries in the supermarket. So you definitely can do it. And hopefully if you follow my steps that I showed you today, hopefully you'll have some success too, and you'll be able to get some of these gorgeous little cherry trees. So there you go, guys. These are some beautiful little cherry trees that I started a year ago through the stratification process that I showed you today. And they're doing pretty good. I have had a pretty good success rate, and I can't wait for these little trees to get bigger and to be able to get some fruit on them. But especially, I love the flowers that they get on cherry trees. They look so stunning. I love cherry blossoms. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got my cherry blossom earrings in today. So that's the theme for today. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you have an amazing day, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.